Today I have a 2023 Toyota Camry. I'm going to explain to you all of these buttons, knobs, and features on this vehicle. So right here we have the Eco mode, normal mode, and sport mode. So normal mode you just use for normal driving. Eco mode, use Eco mode to help achieve low fuel consumption during trips that involve frequent accelerating. So that could be in the city or in those types of situations. And then sport mode you want to use when increased acceleration response and precise handling is desired. An example of this would be driving on mountain roads. So that's what those three buttons are. You got the shifter right there. If you flip this up right here, you got a USB port, 12-volt ports, cigarette lighter. Going down here, we have a USB port and then another USB port. Right here, we have the window switches. So the shifter, reverse, neutral, drive, and then if you want to put it into sport mode, just come over here and then you can shift by pushing down or up on this while you're in sport mode. And then you can also use your paddle shifters right here. Just press like this to shift, minus, plus over here. If your switches have these lights, that means they're automatic, so you can push them down, but then you can push them down again or push them up and push them up again. It'll make it automatic and you won't have to touch it while it goes down. And that goes for up and down. This is your window lock. When you press this, you can control all the windows, but no one else can, so only this switch will work. This is the unlock, this is the lock, this is your mirror control. That is going to the left, and you can move it whatever way you want. Center, and then the right. Work that. These buttons right here, you're gonna hold this to pop open your fuel tank lid. Hold this to open the trunk. This turns on and off traction control. So this right here is the AHB switch. It's the automatic high beam, and it uses a front camera located behind the upper portion of the windshield to assess brightness and turn your high beams on or off. So if you're doing night driving on the freeway with not that many cars around, you may want to turn that on, and then you don't have to worry about turning on your brights or not. Okay, up here we have the lights, turn them on or off, and then this SOS button is Safety Connect, and it's actually a subscription-based service, so you have to have a subscription to use it. But pull it down like this and then press the button. Okay, coming over here on the steering wheel, we have our cruise control, dynamic radar cruise control buttons right here, and then radio buttons over here. So this right here is the vehicle to vehicle distance switch. So when you're on cruise control, you can press this, and then the distance you're following a vehicle, you can make it closer or further away. And I think there are 3 different settings. And then this one right here is your line tracing button, so you can turn this on or off. When it's on, when you're driving down the street, if there are lines and you get close to the line, it'll help you or alert you and make it so you stay in the middle of the road rather than crossing over the lines or driving on the lines. So this is how you cancel cruise control. To turn cruise control on, you press this and radar ready will come up, and then you can set it with this button, resume with this button, and then minus means lower the speed by 1 mile an hour, plus is raise the speed by 1 mile an hour. So once cruise control is on, you can add the speed this way or subtract the speed with this one. These right here, this is mode. So you can scroll through Bluetooth, AM, FM, USB, Sirius with the mode, and then this selects the next tracks or stations depending on what you're at. So if you're on AM, you go to the next station, next channel that you have on your radio. This right here is the voice command switch when we press it. So when you press it, you get this screen. You can just press OK. And then from here, you can practice calling someone, tune to whatever station, show my most recent calls, browse my music, see some other commands you can do. So those are some of the commands you can do. But that just enables hands-free driving and you don't have to use your phone. This one right here is the Bluetooth control for your phone. You can press it and then control your phone from there. And this right here controls the menu. So if you press, you can scroll over into this menu, trip information, miles per hour, gas, all of that stuff. Over here is your radar screen, message center, and then settings if you want to change your lane tracing assist, if you want to turn it on or anything like that, or off. The sensitivity, you go there. Your PCS, which is like the distance between a vehicle, you can turn it on or off, and the sensitivity. The DRCC, you can change the speed reduction on that. Road sign assistance, you can change that as well. And then vehicle settings, PWS, tire pressure warning system, schedule maintenance. If you have to do an oil change, you can reset it right here. And then your settings, you can change language, units, drive info, all that stuff over there. And then this is your back button right here. Okay, now we have the climate control. This right here is the front defroster. You can turn it on or off with a button. Over here, rear defroster / side view mirror defroster. If you have the heated mirror set up, turn it on or off with just the push of a button. And this is how you control the temperature on the driver's side if it is synced. So if you press this, you can control both driver and passenger side. If it is not synced, passenger can control theirs separately while driver controls theirs separately as well. This turns off the climate control. To turn it back on, just press auto, and then you can turn it off as well, or you can just press this. Okay, so this controls the fan settings. More fan, less fan. This controls the mode. You can cycle through the modes, turn your AC on, turn your AC off. And then this is the air recirculation system. When you press it and the light's on, it's gonna recirculate the cabin air. Turn it off and it's going to use air from the outside of the vehicle. Okay, our switch over here, daytime running lights off. Right here, auto, your headlights are on auto, so this is probably what you want to keep it on. It'll automatically turn your headlights on when it gets dark and turn them off when it's light. This just turns on the cabin lights, so the interior lights. And then this turns on your headlights all the time. Your brights, you just press forward like that. This is the neutral brights off position, and then if you do this, it'll turn both your brights and your regular headlights on. Left blinker, right blinker. Right here, odometer trip. We can go trip A, trip B, odometer. We can reset by holding down on it. And then this right here controls the brightness of your interior lights. It's kind of hard to see, but it is darkening it and making it more brighter. So that's how you do that. Okay, over here we have your other windshield wiper controls. This is the intermission. So if it's up here, it's gonna wipe faster. If it's up down here, it's gonna wipe slower. And then you have a couple settings. You have the off, if it's missed. So if you just wanna do it a couple times, just press up and it does it once. And then this is every so often, low speed, high speed. And then if you want to spray your window with some water, you push this in and that'll do that. And as long as you have it held in, it's gonna keep spraying windshield wiper fluid. Okay, now we have the multimedia screen. We're gonna go home right now. So you can use the touch screen, there's tiles, go to FM. From there, we can set channels and everything. To set a channel, we're gonna go 107.1. Just gonna hold down on it until it changes. And then you can scroll through all your other channels as well. So we'll go back to home. If you wanna connect your phone, you'll just select phone, add, and then use Bluetooth and everything to add it. If you're driving, you can't do this, so you can only do it when you're parked. It won't let you add a phone otherwise. Go back to home. This right here is gonna be your gas mileage. So when you're driving, there'll be little bars right here that'll tell you how many miles a gallon you're getting per minute. And then your current miles per gallon over there as well. You can go history and look at your recent trips, miles per gallon, and then as well you can clear it or update it, and then you can clear all of this from here as well. We're gonna go menu. From there you can access the audio, which was in the home as well. You can access the phone app. So if you have a device connected with Bluetooth, you can see all that information right there. Apps, notifications, Wi-Fi, if you have any other apps on there, that's how you get to it. Projection, you can connect your phone or something else to this via USB, and then you can project whatever's on your phone to this. Info, eco mode, that's kind of the trip information I just showed you from before. Vehicle alert history, you can see all of the alerts that have been put on over here in this sub menu, the message menu. So you can see all those if you want, and then delete the history. And then setup, you can change the time, language, projection settings, just some of the other stuff, Bluetooth settings, audio, phone, voice, all of that Wi-Fi stuff. Again, we go to audio. I already showed you that one. Map, navigation app needs to be installed, but that's how you get to navigation. This controls volume, and then to turn the volume off or the radio off, you just press that. Seek right here, we're gonna go to FM. And turn the radio on a little bit. So this, if you press it once, it's gonna go to the next station, and then that goes back as well. This takes you to the phone screen again, and then this takes you to the app. And then if we're back to the FM preset right here, this cycles through the stations, tune, scroll. So hopefully that helped. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. I have some other videos on this. I believe this will fit the 2021 to 2023 or 24 Toyota Camry, RAV4, Highlander. A lot of the vehicles have pretty similar buttons. So hopefully this helped, and thanks for watching.